the first game of the Western Conference Finals early. Hakeem stripped, comes back on the other end of the floor. Mailman has notions of the dunk. I don't think so, but Felton Spencer with the follow. Jazz a 10-2 run. They led by 5 early. In transition, Houston. Otis Thorpe, Vernon Maxwell misses, but here comes Robert Horry for the dunk. Rockets by 4 after 1, and then Sam Cassell, the rookie, would take over. The pretty laying over Stockton, and battling the Mailman. Getting the loose ball, the easy bucket right here. The former backcourt mate of Charlie Ward making a name for himself in this series. Cassell forcing Stockton to the bad pass. Kenny Smith with the finish. 12 Jazz turnovers. Houston led by 20 at the break. And then the nice no-look pass there. Cassell to Hakeem. The shot's just not falling for the Mailman. And then finally, Hakeem there to reject it. But the difference behind the strike, Vernon Maxwell buries the long one. And then Hakeem drawing the defense. Kenny Smith is open. And Kenny Smith was, what did they say here?
They say on
fire, on fuego. You get the idea. Exclamation point. Smith the strip. Ahead to Maxwell. Ahead to Mario Elie for the monster dunk. And the Rockets with ease over the Jazz. Olajuwon and Smith, 58 points combined. Take away the Mailmen. They outscored the other 4 Jazz starters.
Reggie, first play of the game, Reggie on Starks, runs it up. Oakley, the bump and the technical on Charles. But Miller, ineffective after that. He finished with just 14 points. Good D by Starks, forced the turnover. Who would step it up? His name is Rick Smits, 6 of 8 in the first half. The rest of the team 7 for 27. Meanwhile, Greg Anthony, 3 first-half threes, Knicks by 9. John Starks could be fun. Oh, Johnny. Knicks by 16 at the break. Isaiah Thomas at the game. More on him later. And then, how good is Charles Oakley? 20 points, 13 boards in the game. Pacers would rally. Late third. Stop and pop Byron and the foul. Pacers down 5. Larry Brown enthused. Early fourth. Rick Smith ball fake. Pacers down 2. Larry Brown, however, had his best weapon on the bench. Rick Smits sat much of crunch time. With Miller ineffective, no go-to guy, Haywood Workman blocked by Ewing. Riles had the weapons. Knicks put it away. Greg Anthony, the steal. Reward the big man. Give it to him. Ewing with authority. 28 points, 11 boards, 6 blocks. Knicks win game 1. The Pacers are playing in their first ever NBA Conference Final. The Pacers had never won an NBA playoff series until this year when they beat Orlando at Atlanta. But in both of those series, they won game 1.
Jay Humphries, you don't shoot over the MVP. 1 of 3 blocks. It ignites the break, and guess who's there to finish it? Sam, get it to Hakeem for the flush. Houston by 4 in the 4th. Jazz trail now 2. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds. 1. Oh, cut it out. John Stockton, he had 18, and the Jazz are up 1. Somebody tell Felton and Ty, you don't double the MVP. He falls. It falls. Hakeem had 41. 3 minutes to go, tied at 91. The shot goes up, no good. The Mailman there to clean it up. He had 32. Utah by 2. The MVP comes right back. The spin move around Felton. We're tied at 93. Hakeem, 12 points in the final 4 minutes. 2 minutes to go. You don't triple team the MVP. Mario Elie left alone, little body English, and it goes. He had 17 off the bench. Houston by 3. Utah hangs in. A minute to go. Watch Stockton get the pick from the Mailman. And with the clock winding down, he winds up. And Utah within 1 at 98-97. Somebody tell Felton and Ty you can't double the MVP. That seals it. 197 Houston. Everybody gather around. A little love in now with Hakeem to go with those 41. He had 13 boards, 6 assists, 3 blocks.
Smits struggled early. Blocked by Ewing. What was Smits doing in 73? He's from Holland, maybe wearing some really big wooden shoes. Might as well have been wearing them in the first quarter. No points. And then Charles Smith coast to coast. Smits sits with 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Antonio Davis gets.
But Antonio Davis making noise. Making noise. Enter Patrick Ewing. Running up with the left. Right over Antonio Davis again. Knicks by 4, end of the first quarter. Smits comes back. The full extension. Pacers lead by 4. Back to the bench for Rick. Here come the Knicks. Ewing misses. Ewing stays with it. Ewing, yes! Larry Brown all tied up at 40 at the half. Second half, Pacers tough on the boards. Smits no. Airball. Smits. Smits, there's the air ball, and Smits going to score. Pacers by 5. Derek Harper calls glass for 3. He scored 18. Knicks by 2. More Knicks. Ewing the steal. Push it. Push it real good. Oh, give it back to him. Ewing with authority. Knicks lead by 4, end of 3. And the fourth quarter, Ewing. 11 of his 32 points. Ewing spotting and launching an 18-2 run by the Knicks. Pacers can't get it going. Derek McKee throws it where Bo Kimball used to sit. Ouch. Reggie Miller steals, can't control it. And Reggie's mad at Reggie, and he takes it out on the printer. That's your shooting hand, Reggie. Relax. Ewing, 32 points, 13 boards, 2 blocks. The Knicks win. They take a 2-0 series lead. Ewing hit his last 7 shots. Miller led the Pacers with 23, and Smits added 22, but no one else was in double figures. Games 3 and 4 are in Indiana on Saturday and Monday.
Patrick Ewing averaging 30 points per game in the first 2 of this series, but not yesterday. Here, Ewing misses badly, then shooting over Rick Smits and coming up short. Patrick, the air ball. Smits, good defense. 0 for 7 from the field, 3 fouls in the first half, no points. Pat Riley concerned, but despite that, his Knicks led by 2 at the break. Third quarter, Pacers get going. Reggie hits the deep jumper over John Starks. Nice pick and roll here. Haywood Workman to Derek McKee. 2 players missing in the first 2 games come alive. Riles' team in trouble, down double digits in the third. Look at the Knicks. Starks was going to take a shot at Oakley there. They can't get along with each other. Can't get along with the ball, that's for sure. Patrick, another miss. 0 for 10 from the field. The Knicks scored no more than 20 in any quarter. That is the lone Patrick Ewing point on the day. The Pacers on a roll. Reggie to Antonio Davis there for the tip-in. Ewing a really bad day as the Knicks come up with the worst performance offensively in the history of the NBA playoffs. So the Pacers win. They can even the best of 7 at 2 with a win tomorrow.
For the first time since '86, Hornacek looking to go to Karl Malone early and often. 25 points, 14 boards. Malone, the whole Jazz team, though, went into a funk in the second period. David Benoit misses. Malone gets another chance. Nobody can put it back. The Jazz scored just 10 points in the second quarter. Give a lot of credit to Olajuwon. Marvelous during that second period. Kenny Smith, consistent throughout, and you got to call the kiss off the glass. He had 25. MVP, just 6 for 18, 16 points, 9 boards. End of the game, a wild finish. 16 seconds to go. Jazz down by 5. John Stockton buries the 3. Jazz down 2. Inbounds play, the rookie, Sam Cassell, pushes off on Stockton, who helps the measure, gets the call. Jazz ball, down 2. Plenty of time, but watch the game clock in the corner because, well, in fact, you don't have to because it's not going to move. It doesn't start for almost 10 seconds. The Jazz get it to Tom Chambers, who would say later, I got hacked. Hornacek thinks the ball goes out of bounds off the Rockets. Meanwhile, Vernon Maxwell escapes with it. The clock has started, and they run out the clock. The Rockets win it 80-78. Jerry Sloan had plenty of chances. The Jazz did not shoot well from the floor or from the free throw line. The final 13.5 seconds took about 21 seconds to play. The timekeeper said he forgot to start the clock because
all night. First quarter, Vernon Maxwell smoking. Hits the 3, then hits another 3, and then from the wing he hits, yes, another 3. We see a theme developing here. Maxwell tying the playoff record with 3 threes in a quarter. Then Robert Horry in on the act, swooping. The two-hander, Rudy T enjoying the show, and there was more where that came from. Horry on the give and go with the dream. Lefty slam. Jerry Sloan is doing the math. Yes, you're down by 15 after 1 quarter. Question, where's Akeem? Answer, he's on the floor after Stockton steamrolls him. But as with all dreams, he would wake up. He misses the turnaround J there, but grabs the loose ball and goes up strong, gets the hoop and the foul. Olajuwon 22 points, 10 boards. His brother admiring, as little brothers do. Then Rockets on the run. Maxwell. Great pass to Otis Thorpe for the jam. Thorpe, 11 points. Rockets up, yes, 24 points. The Jazz then would go on a mini run. Karl Malone with the hook. He had 31. But 8 points was as close as they would get. Sideways. That's Horry applying the facial to Malone. Perhaps Malone's final game in Utah could be Otis Thorpe and the Rockets advancing. 94-83 the final. They take the series 4-1. Utah shooting just 33% from the field in Game 5. They did not shoot over 40% once in the series.
Quiet, Reggie. Make him play defense. First hoop of the game. Miller picked by Oakley. Starks for three. It's good. Then look at the big guy. It's Charles Smith. Coast to coast. Flashes of brilliance. Knicks by as many as 16 in the first half. But what about Reggie? Being hounded by Starks. He can't get open. Miller, only 9 points at the half. Larry Brown's team down 8 at the half by 12 after 3. Heading into the fourth quarter. Reggie Miller in the fourth, cautioned flammable. Miller, the launch from 3. Good. Pacers down 9. Other side, got it. Miller off the dribble. Ball fake. Hoop. Reggie can't miss. Feeling it. Miller from the corner. Splash. Pacers within 2, telling Spike Lee the Knicks are choking in the fourth. Then Miller, the deep launch over Starks. Yes. And telling director Spike Lee, hey, man, develop the female characters in your movies, Spike. Spike, speechless. Pacers up 3. There's our little Spike. But Reggie isn't finished. From 3, no problem. Reggie Miller, you got to say it, Brett. Reggie on fire. Pacers by 8. Tough jumper over Starks. 39 points, 25 in the fourth quarter. Dave Chankitz and Ernie Grunfeld, no answers. In the final seconds, Miller sums it up. He's feeling good. What are you going to do, Reg, with the ball? Oh, Reggie. Knicks on the brink of elimination. Pacers go up 3-2. Miller 39, 25 in the fourth. The NBA record for points in a quarter is 29 by Sleepy Floyd versus Pat Riley and the Lakers. The Pacers outscore New York 35-16 in the fourth. It was all Reggie. Our little Spike apparently just viewed his own movie. Reggie was sitting, but former Showtime member Byron Scott, killing his old coach, beats the shot clock and then release rotation splash. In traffic, Lord Byron, 5 for 5 in the first half. Riley and defensive guru Dick Harder cannot watch the Pacers up 4 at the half. Derek McKee pushes it to a 12-point lead in the second half. Don't sit on the lead because the Patrick Ewing follow caps a 9-2 run. Knicks within 4. Patrick Ewing, yes. He had 24 points. Knicks down 2 after 3. Score tied. Haywood Workman. Off. Who has the rebound? Patrick Ewing. Bullet pass to Derek Harper. Ewing, 22 boards, 7 assists. The Pacers respond late fourth quarter. McKee for 3. Pacers up 1. Ewing answers. The deep J. Dale Davis steps it up. Underneath, over Ewing. Pacers up 1. 30 seconds left. It's John Starks. Ewing, yes. The emphatic slap. Knicks by 1. Pacers down. Give it to Reggie. Give it to Reggie for the lead. It's an air ball. Pacers have to foul. And Reggie fouls, and they call a flagrant foul on Reggie Miller. 2 free throws in the ball for the Knicks, and that's it. The Knicks win it. Patrick Ewing guaranteed the Knicks will win it this year, and he has the Knicks back in the finals for the first time since 1973. Ewing, 24 and 22 boards. It's the 19th straight time the home team has won a Game 7. The Knicks had 28 offensive rebounds in the game, 2 short of the NBA record, as